Welcome to another video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about a lot of energy. Energy is the life source of this game, and if you have a lot of energy, you're going to be able to progress a lot faster. So in this video I'm going to show you how you could be getting more than 1000 energy each day, and honestly you could even be getting more than 1500 energy each day if you know how to really maximize your sources. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you think I've earned your subscription, I would really appreciate it if you do so. But now, let's get into it. Just a quick reminder, don't forget you can star rate the right way if you use my download link, which is going to give you 4 amazing champions as soon as you start, and you're also going to have 24 hours to use the promo code section to add yourself another amazing legendary champion to your roster by using one of the amazing codes like Desert Queen or Monkey King or Demon Slayer. Now let's talk about energy. Okay, the first place we can check would be the daily login rewards, which for the first several months in the game is actually going to be rewarding you with tons of extra energy. Like you can see in your first month you can be getting 2000 energy, after that again 2000, on the third month you actually get yourself 2500 energy, and so on and so forth. Basically, the game is very generous in your first months in the game, but after day 27 it averages out at 1000 energy per month. So I will be writing down 1000 energy per month for the daily logins rewards. I do have myself a complete trusty energy Excel spreadsheet here. You can see daily login. For 1 month we get 1000 energy, which is 1 times per month for math purposes, and we can see that that ends up being 33 energy per day if we round it out. But yeah, from here on out my very talented editor is gonna be doing the edits, and he's gonna be tallying up the energy for each source, so it's gonna be a little bit prettier for you guys. Moving down to the next main source of energy, and this would be your daily energy that actually trickles down each day, or more like each 3 minutes. Because every 3 minutes you actually do get yourself 1 energy, and that rounds out at 130 energy each 6 hours, which according to quick math is for 24 hours 480 energy, which happens daily. And you could be depleting your daily energy very efficiently by using things like mouse recorders or RSL helper, and that way you can make sure you're actually using all of your energy each day all the time. I know it's a little bit on the OCD section, but I myself have been doing this ever since I started the game, and basically what I do is, depending on what's happening on that day, right now for instance I was farming the Phantom Shogun through the night, and what I do is I basically just open Phantom Shogun or whatever the hell and just farm out the stage I will be farming. I do it like this and just leave it through the night with a trusty mouse recorder that basically clicks replay the battle each day, and that's what my computer does all night. I know it's a little bit too much for most, but if you want to really be squeezing every single drop of energy each day, this would be the best way to do so. So that will indeed give you the grand total of 480 energy each day if you do this efficiently. The other big source of energy each day you could be expecting would be the Playtime Rewards, which always is going to be giving you 1 potion refill, and this is going to be 130 energy for you as long as you're level 50. That's when energy capped out at 130, right guys? Or am I bad at this? It's actually happening on level 60. It's been a while for me, so kind of forgot, but yeah, after you hit level 60 your energy refill is going to be capping out at 130 energy. The other source of energy you will be getting every other day in Raid would be the daily shop reward, which is basically every time the game greets you with this little screen where there's an appreciation pack or a small pack or whatever the hell pack, but basically it gives you a free energy refill each other day. Not every day, but each other day, so we can round it out to 75 energy per day from that one, because it only happens once each 2 days, so we just slashed that one in half. The daily quests on the other hand always give you 1 full energy refill each day and nothing more, so that's gonna be once every day for 130 energy, whereas on the weekly quest you actually get 2 energy refills, but this only happens once every 5 days, because these, no matter that it says weekly, actually do reset every time you claim the rewards of completing all daily quests 5 times, so that is gonna be the bottleneck, and you get to do this 6 times per month, so that would be 260 energy for you 6 times a month, which does round out at 52 energy per day for the month. The monthly quests, right now you're not gonna see this, but they do give you the reward to get 200 energy out of upgrading a champion to rank 5, I think, and what was the other one that gave energy, but doesn't matter. The grand total of monthly quests was 400 energy, and this only happens once a month, so it's a very small extra amount of energy, but it's nice having it. That actually adds up to 13 energy per day, so don't spend it all in one place, guys. And last but not least, we have the advanced quests, which lately started giving a little bit more energy if you guys have been paying attention. I do believe we get this 50 energy quest a few times now instead of only up max a couple, so for each day you are getting about 230 energy from the advanced quests, which definitely ain't bad, and it does add up a lot. So yeah, that would be all of the energy you could be expecting out of your quests. Definitely nothing to scoff at, so make sure to do them every day. So far, if my math has been mathing, this actually adds up to 1133 energy per day, just from these sources alone, and we're just halfway through the list, guys. So yeah, there's plenty more where that came from, which is also 34,000 energy per month. Quite a lot of playtime now in it. Anyway, let's move down through the list. The next source you could be getting energy from on a daily basis would be from Live Arena, and I know this is not everybody's favorite cup of tea. It's not mine either, even though nowadays it's a little bit easier, I can tell them that much, but on the daily, if you really want to be getting every single energy you can, you could be adding 50 to your tally by actually winning 3 daily wins in the Live Arena. And honestly, that's not that hard because you do actually get to fight bots in Live Arena after 3 losses, which does exactly give you 3 basically free wins, because the bots are actually very bad. Right now I can't really show you anything because I don't have much in my battle log, but after 3 losses, the game basically gives you an account with basic avatar, under leveled like around level 60-70, and the bot picks some very random champions like Scylla of the Drakes, like Alice, like some random epics. Like, it's very obvious when you're fighting a bot, for the most part at least. They always ban your first champion and they always pick their first available champion themselves. They always take like 15 seconds per action, which is super annoying. Like, we all know it's bots, guys. Like, why do you have to pretend? Just act instantly and let us live our life faster. But yeah, if you're all about the energy and you hate Live Arena, you can still just concede 3 times, and as soon as you notice a bot, kick his teeth in, as long as you have some adequately built arena champions, and you should be getting yourself the 50 energy for free like that. And it's also not bad getting yourself a bunch of crests for area bonuses and stuff like that. Next up, we have the clan shop, which gives you each other week 1000 energy to purchase for clan gold. And that is actually one of the best things you could be spending your clan gold on. Well, not best, but it's always worth doing it, is what I'm trying to say. Here you can see it either gives you a rank free chicken or 1000 energy. This is 10 times 100, that's why it says 100. And this way you are gonna get yourself like 2000 energy per month, which rounds out at 66.6 energy per day, which definitely isn't that bad now, is it? While we're on the subject of the clan, it also is worth mentioning that you could also expect a little bit of energy here and there from this chesticle right here, but it's not exactly reliable, I do believe. Sometimes it gives 50, other times it gives 75, sometimes it gives silver or a little bit of gems or whatever, so I'm not really going to be adding this one to the mix, but do expect a little bit of energy from this chest as well from time to time. I'm just mentioning that just for the sake of this guide being absolutely full. Another thing that's not very fun to get would be the 3v3 energy, and as long as you're doing some easy 3v3 fights, there's no reason for you not to be grabbing yourself 300 energy each 7 days, which again adds up to 1200 energy per month, which per day means 40 energy per day that way. Not very pleasant to be fighting 3v3, but you could check out my 3v3 guide on how you could be getting yourself easy fights, or at least easier fights each day. Definitely works great for me, because look at this. When I refresh, it's full of one-man defenses. It's not really a hard tip. All you gotta do is just put yourself a measly bad defense. Right now I have myself a bunch of 50s, and I just left my lead, so I can actually reset this when I actually need an actual defense at the end of the week. But yeah, watch the video and it's gonna explain everything in detail. The Doom Tower is another place you could be grabbing yourself a lot of extra energy per day, but it's actually not exact science, or if it is, I have not done the math. Sorry, it's a little bit too much for my liking. But you guys have noticed, usually you do get yourself like 100, 200, 300 energy on the floors. That's a little bit too high. That's only happening on the last floors of cards. But yeah, the floors almost always give 100 energy plus. Sometimes the bosses give something like 250, 300, 500 even if they give energy as a reward on the card stages, and so on and so forth. So for the sake of playing it safe here, I'm just gonna say you can expect about 130 energy per day out of Doom Tower, but this one definitely is a little bit on the obscure side. Do let me know in the comments if you know exactly how much energy you could be expecting out of each rotation of Doom Tower, and we could actually precise this, but for now let's just call it about 130 per day and leave it at that. It might be a little bit more, it might be a little bit less, but I'm pretty sure it's around the ballpark. And honestly, same can be said for Cursed City. You've probably noticed there's plenty of nodes that actually give you energy on the Cursed City, like this one's giving energy, this one here is giving a good amount of energy if you can beat it, this one's giving energy, and so on and so forth. So I'd say if we round it out, around 1000 energy per month is something you could be expecting out of the Cursed City. Again, it's not exact, and again, it comes down to you actually being able to clear this piece of content, but after a year or two in the game, you should have no problem clearing most of these at least. I myself am less than 2 years into the game, and I almost cleared the entire hard part of the, what was this even called? Soul Cross. So yeah, I almost managed to clear Soul Cross last rotation. I even cleared all the hard bosses, so that was definitely a nice little achievement for me, but it's not easy. Definitely isn't easy. It took a lot of regearing, it took a lot of thinking. Would not recommend for the most part. But yeah, let's tally it up at around 1000 energy per month, which does go down to 33 energy per day, which again, not the biggest amount of energy, but it's still nice having it. And that about wraps it up for all of the reliable ways of getting energy on a daily basis, which tallies down to 43,000 energy plus per 30 days, which divided by 30 is right under 1500 energy per day, guys. So you definitely cannot say Raid is not giving you a good amount of energy each day. There's definitely plenty of things you could be doing with all of this energy, that's for sure. But it's very nice being able to utilize all of this so you can actually get yourself more gear, more levels, more masteries, more silver, all of that good stuff we love in Raid Shadow Legends. Other than that, we can also include things like tournaments and events, but here the situation is a little bit more on the theoretical side. Like for instance, right now we have champion training event that never gives energy actually, so that's a bad example. What I wanted to say is we just had a summon rush event and that was giving like what, 650 energy, which definitely ain't no joke, but those don't happen all that often, and also you do actually need to summon quite a few champions, so I'm not going to be adding this source of energy to the final tally. Things like gear enhancement event on the other hand, they always give you about 250 energy if you manage to complete half of it, and that happens like what, 5-6 times per month, probably even more than that. And also tournaments give quite a lot of energy here and there. Usually though, they do give energy as a reward for finishing exactly in a tournament spot, so it's definitely not gonna be easy, but I think you get the drift. You can definitely get well over 1500 energy per day just by playing the game and knowing where to look for it. And obviously when all else fails, you could also just hop on down to your friendly neighborhood shop and spend your money on things like daily energy. This thing definitely is quite a good bargain. If you feel like your energy is not enough each day, you could just throw a little bit of money at these pixels and that is going to give you a lot of extra energy for sure. And while we're on the subject of things you could be buying for money in Raid, the daily gem pack offer is definitely the most worth thing you could be buying, because gems in the end of the day, that's just energy with extra steps. Gems are best used for energy for the most part after you have unlocked some of the more important pieces of stuff in the game, like the gem mine, like the masteries of your first couple of champions, that kind of stuff, but after that, gems basically are energy for you. So yeah guys, do let me know in the comments if I missed any sources of energy you guys are using on a daily basis, and I'd be happy to read your comments. Huge thank you if you watched the video till the end, and if you think I've earned your subscription, I would really appreciate it. Don't forget you can check me out live on stream each Tuesday and Thursday, where I do live account takeovers for free for my viewers, so if you need help with something in the game, I will be happy to take a look and do my best to help you out. Don't forget you can download Raid from my download link if you want to start Raid the right way with some amazing champions. Thanks for watching, I'm Chris05, and I'll see you in my next video or stream.